with a couple breaths and fill that belly a little bit with a good breath. So take a nice inhale. Exhale, round into your back, belly button in. Inhale, stack back up. Exhale, nice round. Inhale it up. You can flip it and it'll flip if you just give it a second usually, Eliza. Okay. Exhale, round. Let's twist just a little. 1, 2, 3, and come back up. Or maybe your camera is locked. Sometimes it won't. Usually Zoom will do that, but I'm sorry. Exhale. Inhale up. Oh, I just realized that the threads in these pants are not holding up very well. I'm going to have to change my leggings before I head into the studio today. Inhale up. Exhale. To your left. Good. Inhale up. Let's lean back into those arms a little bit, right onto your forearms, if that's okay. That's going to engage your shoulders a little bit. So you want to draw your shoulders down away from those ears. Let's straighten out your legs. And we're going to give a nice lateral rotation to that right leg. So you're going to turn out, bend to bring it up, turn in, extend to bring it away. Turn out to bring it up, turn in and extend away. Out to bring it up. In, your pelvis floor is lifted. Now reverse that, rotate in, bring it up, out and away. In and up, out and away. One more time, in and up, out and away. We're going to let that leg relax right there. Keep pressing away from the floor with that upper body. Left leg, laterally rotate, bring it up. Immediately rotate, extend it away. Turn out, bring it up. Turn in, extend away. Out, bring it up. Turn in, extend away. Now you're going to reverse that. In, bring it up. Out, extend it away. In and up. Out, extend it away. One more time. In and up. Out, extend it away. Good. From here, we're going to sit all the way up. Inhale. Flex your feet, exhale, forward, round over. Good, inhale, stack back up. Slight bend of the knees so the feet are flat on the mat there. We're going to kind of facilitate that back rowing that we've been working on in the studio, Eliza. So you scoop in, round back, draw those hands in. We're going to float the arms out, palms back. You're going to exhale, press your arms behind you, round your body over your legs. Then you're going to circle if you can. Now you do not have to do this part of it. Arms can come up slightly above the shoulders, or they stay a little lower if that's more comfortable to the floor. You tap them over the feet, stretching like you're diving in the water, and then stack back up, release. So you're going to scoop your pelvis like before, bring the hands toward the chest. Inhale, keep your body nice and still, belly button, and float the arms out wide. Need to move a little. Exhale, you're going to press over your legs, reaching the arms behind you, shoulders down. Inhale, you're going to let the arms come up slightly as long as it's okay on your shoulders. Shoulders away from the ears, belly button in. Tap the hands and then stack the spine to come back up. Again, exhale, round back. Inhale, float out. Exhale, press over. Inhale, circle up and over. Tap, exhale. Inhale, stack back up. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, float the arms out. Exhale, press the arms over as the body goes over your legs. Belly button is in, shoulders stay down. Inhale, keep those arms straight. Circle up and over, tap. Inhale, stack back up. Good. Rotate the palms to the ceiling. Just like in the studio, you want to imagine you're holding those loops in your hands. You're going to exhale, hinge back, bicep curl. Hold there. We're going to imagine some tension on those arms. Squeeze and release for 2. Squeeze and release for 3. Squeeze and release for 4. Keep compressing the abdominals. Release for 5, 6, 7, 8, and come back up. Just straighten out your legs, flex your feet, and round over your legs for a second, giving yourself a nice little stretch. Good, and stack it back up there. Take a nice inhale. We're going to keep those legs where they are. We're going to do a nice little side twist here. So we're going to take an inhale, reach those arms out wide. Exhale, you're going to rotate your body toward me. Keep your legs in place and give a little pulse. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, go away from me and rotate. Press 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale and pulse. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, center. Exhale and pulse. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, center. Pulse. 3 and 2. Try to keep your lower body still. One more inhale. Exhale, pulse. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, center. Good, bend those knees again. Let's roll it all the way down onto your mat, lengthen back. Feet on the mat, knees and toes straight ahead. Take a nice inhale from here, little imprint of that pelvis, and then release to neutral. Imprint and release to neutral. One more time. Imprint and release to neutral. Now we're going to add a nice hip roll, shoulders down. Imprint, squeeze the glutes, roll it up. One vertebrae at a time, going all the way to the top of your shoulder bridge. Stay there for an inhale. Exhale, articulate it back down, lengthen through. One vertebrae at a time, all the way to your mat. Inhale to release to neutral. Do that again. Exhale, lengthen through. Imprint, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips. Go all the way up into a nice shoulder bridge. Hold at the top. Inhale. Exhale, roll it back down, lengthen through, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to your mat. Good. Again, roll it up, imprint, lengthen through, articulate all the way up. Holding at the top here, take a nice inhale. You're now going to hinge at your hip with the whole torso. Exhale, squeeze your glutes and lift. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, engage the glutes and lift. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, engage to lift. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, up 2. Inhale. Exhale, up and hold it there. Take a nice inhale. Good. We're going to pick up your right leg. Keep your left leg right in place. Take that leg, extend it up to the ceiling. Keeping the hips lifted right here, you're going to lower this leg without changing anything in your pelvis. Lift it up. Lower the leg. Lift up for 2. Lower the leg. Lift up for 3. Lower the leg. Lift up for 4. Keep the glutes squeezing. Lift up for 5. One more. Lift for 6. Bend the knee, put the foot down. Pick up the other leg. Inhale. Extend it up. Lower that leg and lift it up. 1. Lower the leg. Lift up for 2. Lower the leg. Lift for 3. Keep the hip in place. Lift for 4. Lower. Inhale. Exhale for 5. Hold 6. Bend the knee, put the foot down. Inhale. Articulate that spine down. One vertebrae at a time, lengthening through. And release to your neutral. Just let your knees drop right and left. You can turn your head the opposite direction, giving a nice little twist. If you want to add the arms go the same direction as the head. Lift up, let your knees drop the other way, the arms go to the other side. Nice little twist. Good, bring it up and release. You're going to work on a little roll over prep. So we're going to bring our legs to tabletop. Feet can be crossed, knees are open wide here. So big space. Relax your upper body. You're going to come into an imprint of the lumbar spine and inhale to release. Exhale, you roll up just a little and you release. Just getting a nice little stretch in that low back, engaging your abdominals and your obliques and drawing in. Exhale, inhale to release. And release. And release. And release. 2 more. And release. Nice little stretch. Engage and release. Good. Now relax those legs back together, extending them slightly. They don't have to be into a forced straight leg here. You just want them extended enough so that they're right up over the hips. Take a nice inhale. They can be slightly apart. We're going to lower one leg toward the mat and don't let your pelvis or your torso change, and then bring it back up. Other leg toward the mat. We lost Eliza there, or at least I can't see her. Maybe she's still there. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. So this gets a little bit harder than just a toe tap. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. She's back. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. So just going to talk while you do this because it's tough for me to turn my head. You're facing straight at the ceiling. You're focusing in on what's happening in your pelvis. Imagine those toe taps that we've done. This is that same thing, but it's a longer lever. Your leg is longer. You're initiating, or you're stabilizing, in your core so that your pelvis isn't rocking forward and back on your mat. Lowering the leg and then lifting back up. You're going to do one more here so that you're even. You should finish with your left leg being the last one. Good. Then we're going to bring those legs to tabletop. We're going to focus in on that core just a little bit more with the upper body. So let's come into a light amount of flexion. And just keep in mind that you shouldn't feel like you're having to work too hard to stay here, so that it's just allowing a little bit of movement in our shoulders. Arms are just going to hover, and we're going to scissor those arms. So one arm is going to reach up above the head while the other stays down, and then we're going to switch, reach the other arm up, the other arm stays down, and switch, exhale. So you're going to feel your body start to want to do this little wiggle, and you're not going to allow it to happen. You're staying super connected in the core. So you're maintaining the same distance from the mat in all places. Strong neutral in the core or a light imprint is fine. Exhale. Exhale. Don't let your body twist. Think of lengthening. The scapula stays just barely touching the mat evenly on both sides of your shoulders as one arm goes up and the other arm goes up. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Compress the abs. Rib cage in and down 2. And last one, and we'll just hold for a second, release the head, neck, and shoulders back. Once again, letting the tension relax from the neck. You can drop your knees one way, along with the arms the other. And then just switch. Knees one way, head, neck, shoulders, and arms the other. Good, bring it back up. We're gonna work into a little bit of double leg stretch here. So we're gonna combine those two things. So stay in a little lateral rotation. Think knees apart, feet together, okay? Nod the chin, come into flexion with the upper body. That can change as needed, okay? Your head could go down. We're gonna extend the legs out to a lateral rotation, extend the arms up overhead. Good, you're gonna be turned out here with those feet. You're gonna flex the feet, circle the arms all the way. Then you're gonna rotate to parallel, point the hands to the feet, point the toes away. Now we're gonna rotate back out and open those knees. Hold here. So arms go up, legs go out. You're in lateral rotation. You're going to flex your feet, circle the arms, rotate back in, point the feet, point the hands. Then you're going to flex the feet, bend the knees, and come back down. You can release the head down at this point. Okay? So we're going to come up to flexion. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Flex those feet, circle out, around, point the toes parallel. Bend those knees, release the head, neck, and shoulders back, coming to lateral. Nod the chin, come into flexion, exhale. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Flex those feet, circle all the way around. Good, rotate back to lateral as you come back down. Abs stay tight, everything connected. Nod the chin into flexion. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Rotate, flex those feet, circle all the way around, point. Bend the knees and release it back. One more time, nod the chin, come into flexion. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Flex those feet, circle the arms, rotate the legs to parallel, and release it all the way back and relax. Hopefully you're feeling that core just a little bit. With that said, arms by the side, we're gonna do a little bit of footwork here. So just the lower body now, upper body stays nice and stable. Inhale, exhale, connect, press those legs out away, point those feet. Inhale, pull back in, keeping the neutral in your pelvis. Exhale, press away. Inhale, pull back in. Zip those inner thighs. Push. Inhale, pull it back in 3. Push. Pull back in for 4. You want to focus on your core. Stay nice and tight and strong. No movement the whole time. 6. Pull back in. 7. Pull back in. 8. Pull back in. 9. Pull it back in. 10. Rotate to parallel. Inhale, bend in. Abs still tight. Keep neutral in the pelvis. So heels could go up a little if you need to. Don't go too far in because you'll feel that lumbar spine imprint. Stay in neutral. Exhale, point away. Inhale, bend in. Knees together. Exhale, point. Inhale in. Core tight and strong. 3. This should feel like more core work than anything. 4. Inhale, bend in. Inhale in. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, 2 more. Inhale, 1 more. Release it. Give those knees a quick little hug and just relax everything. Relax those legs, relax the hips. All right. Before we turn over, we're going to work our little endurance series in our core. So I'm going to bring you up into flexion. You maintain flexion as long as you can. Feel free to lower down the head, neck, and shoulders at any point if you need to, and just continue with the lower body. Or if the back is bothering you, feel free to put the feet on the floor, okay? So nod the chin, come into flexion with the upper body. Abs tight, find your neutral. See if you can bring one leg and then the other into tabletop. Holding tabletop, we're gonna go into single leg stretch. So you're gonna press one leg out, bring the other knee in, exhale. Inhale to switch, exhale. switch, 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 squeeze, switch, squeeze, switch, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last two, last one. Good, bring the knees together, hands rest lightly behind the head. You're going to twist your upper body to your right knee comes in, your left leg goes out. Inhale, you come to center. You're going to twist your upper body to your left knee comes in, your right leg goes out. Inhale, come center. So exhale, twist, inhale, center. Exhale, twist, inhale, center. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep the torso long. Don't let any movement come into that spine. Just a nice twist in the thoracic spine. Last two. Last one. Maintaining flexion if you can. Extend those legs up. So we're in flexion now, abs tight. We're going to do scissors. Lower one leg only. Again, core stays still and switch. Stretch, stretch, and switch. 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 Abs tight. Last two here. Last one here. Release, hold, and relax everything back. Again, drop your knees to one side, rotate the upper body to the other, getting that nice rotation in your spine. Stretch and release. And bring it back up to center and go the other way. Stretch and release. Good, and bring it up to center. We're going to rock ourselves up. Rotate onto hands and knees here. And go this way. All right, so hands and knees are on your mat. We're familiar with this, and let's just a little bit of shoulder work here. So now that you have your hands in this prone position, think of rotating those arms in the shoulder girdle so that you draw the lats down. Little, retraction of the scapula, protraction, retraction, protraction. One more time, pinch the scapula toward your spine, then press them away. Then let's just do some nice circles, freeing up those shoulders a little bit of mobility, and reverse. Good, so adding some upper body and some lower body here. I'm actually gonna have you bring your feet to slightly back further behind you so you're more of a plank position on your knees. Good, not too far because I don't want you to be in full plank just yet, but from here you would be able to press the legs up and hold your plank, right? That's where you kind of want to be, but knees are on the floor for now. We're going to walk the knees apart with your feet staying together in like a first position. We're going to take an inhale. Those hands are still right under the shoulders. You're going to exhale, lift up. Now from here, I want you to shift back, pushing into those hands, then shift forward, come to full plank. Shift back, knees just hover, pushing into the hands. Shift forward, full plank. So we're back in that first position with the feet. And exhale, using the legs and the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, drive through the legs forward. Inhale, bend. Exhale, drive through the legs forward. Good, inhale, bend. Abs are tight, back is stable. Squeeze, inhale, bend. And squeeze, two more, bend. And squeeze, one more, bend. Shoulders down in neutral, press away, hold. Soften your knees, set down, flip those feet, and give yourself a nice child's pose. Relax your wrists. Or shell stretch, whichever feels better for you. Shell stretch would be a little higher, torso off the legs. Child's pose would lengthen a little bit more with the torso resting toward the legs. Good. Shifting back forward now with those knees a little bit closer under your hips. Actually, I don't want to go too far forward. I want to actually start a little bit further out. So your knees are slightly behind the hips. what I want to do is take you into a little extension stretch here. So let's start with an imprint, lengthening, rounding the lumbar spine, tucking the pelvis, tuck your head, round your spine, belly button in, hold. Then inhale, release to neutral. Let your tailbone go back, articulate the spine, bring yourself all the way to neutral in that spine. Again, tuck the pelvis, round the spine, give yourself a nice little stretch. And then inhale to neutral. Articulate. Now we're going to shift the hips slightly forward by tucking the pelvis, squeezing the glutes. So we're going to imprint, but then we're going to shift forward, pushing the hips down toward the floor. Now I want you to articulate the spine into a neutral and then extend through just the rib cage. So belly button is in, hips are a little lower, but you're not compressing the low back. Now round your spine, pull your belly button in, round it, round it, round it, round it, round it, imprint to roll all the way back. Good. Don't go too far behind those hands here. You want to still stay above a little bit. Good. Continue keeping the imprint so your belly button is pulling in. You're going to shift forward, squeeze your glutes. Keep tucking, tucking, tucking the pelvis to press all the way forward. Good. Now articulate the spine up from there, lengthening through into an extension. Hold for the inhale, chest nice and open, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, drop your head, round the spine, pull the belly button in. Feel that scoop in to that rounded spine. Shifting back just slightly. One more time. Roll it forward, extending the spine. All the way up to an inhale. Good, nice long spine, shoulders down and back. You're going to exhale, drop your head, roll it through. And this time go all the way back into, again, a shell stretch. Drop your hips toward your heels, round that spine. Good. A little bit of shoulder work here, actually. You're going to come all the way down onto your forearms. Sorry, so your forearms, your elbows are going to rest on your mat. Your toes are going to rest up. We're going to take a nice inhale. That neck is nice and long. You're going to shift up off of your toes so that your feet are off of your knees, so that your knees are just off the mat. Good, so you're on your forearm here, and I want you to see if you can walk your feet out to a full plank on your forearm. Heels are pressing back, abs are connected, legs are super strong, squeezing everything. We're just going to shift forward on those forearms and shift back toward the heels. Shift forward, push into the toes, and then back into the heels. Shift, push into the toes, and back into the heels. Try to keep your shoulders down as you shift and press back. Two more. Shift and press back. One more. Shift and press back. Set your knees down. Push with the hands away, and you can walk back to a little shell stretch or child's pose. Good. All right, hands and knees back underneath. So hands are right under the shoulders, knees are right under the hips. Nice little thoracic flexion here. We're going to inhale, take that front arm up. Press into the floor with the back arm. Feel that nice twist in the thoracic spine. Exhale, rotate down, trying to reach that elbow toward the hand on the floor, shoulder away from your ear. Inhale, come up, press away. Exhale, rotate down and away. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate. One more like this. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate. Now, put that hand down for a second. Same elbow that was just up, put the foot on the mat behind you like you're in a plank on that foot. So this leg is very engaged. I squeezed it back there, I put it down, and it's staying tight and strong. And I'm holding that balance right there. Now I'm going to try to reach that same arm up. Woo. Abs tight, connect. And you're going to rotate toward me. And then rotate down to that elbow, shoulder away from the ear on that straight arm. Push away, inhale. Good, and exhale. Now suddenly you're feeling more core, I hope. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, push. And exhale, twist. Two more, inhale, push. And exhale, twist. One more, inhale, push. And exhale, twist. Now stay right here on this arm. Push away. Rotate this foot so that it's flat on the floor. So you're pushing this hand into the floor, reaching the other arm up. You're going to press into this arm, take that bottom leg, reach it forward. Good. Put the knee back down. Excellent. Take that bottom leg, reach it forward. Take it back to the ground. Good. Reach it forward. back to the ground. Reach it forward, back to the ground. Reach it forward, back to the ground. Last one, you ready? Reach it, back to the ground. Good, you can take that top knee shelf stretch here. All right, I'm gonna rotate my body the other way so that I'm able to do the other side. We're gonna start with that stretch. So hands are on your mat first, other hand behind the head. You're gonna rotate up to the ceiling, push into the floor. Exhale, rotate down to that hand, keep the shoulder away from the ear. Just a nice twist, and then down toward that hand with the elbow. Twist. Good, keep that right shoulder, Eliza, away from your ear as you press up. Left shoulder for you, Cindy. Rotate. Good. Now, adding on. Hold right here, put that hand down. Stretch that same leg behind you. So same side as the arm. Other arm comes behind that head. You're going to push away from the floor, rotate up with the upper body. Keep that plank-like position in that straight leg. And then squeeze, rotate down, coming around that shoulder on that standing arm. Press open, inhale. Yep, try it there, Eliza. That's okay. You can do that. You can be down on the forearm. That's okay. You'll actually lower back onto this hip a little bit more so that you're a little lower to the ground if you're on the forearm. But you're still in that same position with that straight arm down toward the elbow. Up. Yes. One more, up. And down. Now, hold it up there. Take that leg, rotate it if you can so that foot is flat on the floor. Bottom knee still down, bottom arm pressing. We're going into side plank here. You could be on the forearm still, Eliza, if you want to. You could still be on the elbow. It's okay. You're going to take that back leg. You're going to reach it forward. You're going to bring it back underneath you. Good. So if you wanted to, you'd be down here on the elbow, top leg straight, stay here. You would still reach that bottom leg forward and back down. So then you put the knee down, you get a little break. Bottom knee forward and back down. Good. Bring that leg forward. Oops, I'm here. Back down. We have two more. Bottom leg forward. Whoo, and back down. One more. Back down. This time rotate knee down, round back. Good. Take your arms, walk them to one side of your mat while you drop your hips to the opposite side. Feel that side body stretch. Come on up. Take your arms, drop them to the other side of your mat. Hips drop the opposite side. Come back up. Good. We're going to do a nice little hip flexor stretch here because I think we can all use it. And you can take this one with you into the weekend. It's going to help. We're going to do hip flexor into psoas. So you're going to take one foot forward on your mat. Beautiful. We all have a right foot. That's perfect. You're going to squeeze your glutes and tuck that left glute as much as you can. So immediately you're going to feel a stretch in the front of your left leg before you even go anywhere. Then you're going to let your body stay connected here on that left side and just lean slightly toward that right foot, mostly pressing from this left glute. Belly button still in. Don't let your pelvis twist. Inhale to back off just a little bit. Again, exhale, press into that. And you could do this easily with a chair or a coffee table next to you so that in case you lose your balance, you're not going to go anywhere. All right, now we're going to add on. We're going to keep it in the hip flexor, but we're going to add so that we get some psoas too. So keep that glute squeezing, tuck that pelvis, press forward into that stretch. Keep it there. Think of getting tall. Reach your left arm up. Now you're going to round over toward your right side like a rainbow, feeling that deepen the stretch. Ooh, and then back off just a little bit, straightening back out. So again, your core is staying engaged. Give that glute a little squeeze, tuck the pelvis, push forward into that front leg, but still connected. Engage your core, get tall, and then flex to your right. One more time, back off that. Inhale, give it a glute squeeze, press, tuck, push into it, squeeze, hold. Left arm up, lift the chest, flex to your right. Good, and just back up. And to come into a little transition here, just place your hands on the floor, walk them toward me and rotate, or you're going to go to your left so that that right leg just straightens out, and you're just going to give a little inner thigh stretch on that right side too. So just shift back, core neutral and forward on that left leg. Shift back and forward. Good, one more time. Excellent. Then set that right knee down on the floor. Bring yourself up, rotating to the other side. So now you're on the right knee. You're going to give that glute a nice squeeze and tuck, and you're going to press into the left leg forward. Belly button stays in. Stay compressing, connecting. And back off. Again, nice little tuck, squeeze, and press. Good. One more time. Little tuck, squeeze, and push. Good, and back off, and then we'll add on here. So we're going to tuck, squeeze, and push. Then we're going to get nice and tall. Reach that right arm up, shoulder down, and flex to your left. Pushing into that stretch up and over. Good, and bring it back off. You can back off that a little bit. Shake everything out. Inhale, tuck, squeeze, and push into that stretch. Right arm up, and flex to your left side. Don't let your hips shift. And bring it back up one more time. Give a nice tuck. Squeeze that glute, pushing forward into that right side. Right arm comes up nice and tall. And exhale it over. Good, bring it back up, back off of it. And once again, you can rotate your body toward me with the hands on the floor. Left leg straightens out. Right toes are tucked. And you're just going to shift back, neutral spine, feeling that stretch in the left inner thigh. And forward. Shift back, keep neutral. And forward. This is my tighter side, so it has a little bit more sensitivity. Shift back. And forward. Good, and then you can release it. Stack it back up. And that's your Pilates mat class today, girls. Great